What's going on, guys? It's Jay, your AK Mojo Sports, and I'm at the grand opening of True Sports Cards and Collectibles, Rocklin, California. We're gonna check it out today.
Welcome, guys. Welcome to True Sports Cards and Collectibles.
Get Mojo Sports himself.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, it's not about me today, it's about this guy. I love, the one thing I noticed when I come in here, I love the memorabilia aspect. I'm a memorabilia collector. I've always collected autographs.
Well, you're a grapher.
Grapher.
Old grapher.
Old school
yeah.
graphing for sure. You graphed, right?
I did for a little bit, and then I realized that it was too cold outside to stand in front of hotels and waiting for the buses, and all that.
What was your favorite autograph, though, if you could recall one?
Jason Williams, my favorite player of all time.
Join that club.
Oh,
He's not an easy graph to get.
No,
he's not.
Not easy autograph.
So you got Manny Pacquiao, you've got Raiders, Giants. So you want to infuse, some of California, right?
A lot of people come in from other areas, right? I'm born and raised in Stockton, and then you see people that are Steelers fans or not just Raiders fans, they're Cowboys fans. So you can't just be a guy or a company that just only has one type. We want to be able to be diverse, and that's what we wanted to do.
We got regular top loaders, we got super thick top loaders. I mean, dude, supplies are pretty hard to find these days, and I mean these are the best. I love these. These are good for organization. The boxes.
Set building too.
Set building, right?
Yep.
Look at this. You got Tony Gwynn, Frank Thomas.
Do public signings, and we're having one here, January 29th. Raleigh Fingers in person right here, so we're gonna have a Hall of Famer, and the goal is to have one autograph guest a month, forever.
You guys got the jerseys. You got Luca, Bill Russell.
Speaking of someone who doesn't do private signings, is Bill Russell.
Bill Russell. Look at
Bill
these.
does no private signings.
Check these out. So we got Beckett authenticated cards. See, this is what I like about Imran's shop. See, Imran's got obviously sports cards, but like for memorabilia, like a lot of people aren't on the memorabilia drive necessarily.
They don't understand it. You know what it is? Everybody wants a comp, right? You have a PSA 10 this card or a PSA 9 that card. They have a comp for it. But these are special moments to where you're getting rookie card autographs with unique inscriptions. You're getting them slabbed. It's not really comparable in most cases.
Yeah, because they didn't sign these cards during that time anyway.
Where are you going to find a Walt Frazier with on his rookie card with all these? PSA 10 is this one right here. This is my wife Jessica.
Hi.
She's my.
Nice to meet you. I met you in Chicago.
Yes.
Yeah.
She said you're the PSA 10.
She's my PSA 10. She's my gem mint.
That's it?
And she's the one that allowed me to do this.
It's a chip game that they got. So how to play? You guess a number. We pull a number chip from the bag. You win the card that matches the number on your chip. Call your shot. Correct guess on first pull wins 3 free pulls. $10 for 1 pull. 25 for 3 pulls.
Yep.
And you are the guy that's gonna spin the wheel.
Yeah. No. The customer, if they land on a spin, they get to spin the wheel.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah. So we pull a number, and you hit number 11 by 11. You get a spin. You spin the wheel, win the prize.
Okay, I'll give 5. I'm going 5. You go 5.
Oh, we're gonna go 3.
We're doing 3 spins.
All right, 3 spins.
All right.
All right. So
what's our number, guys? What's our number? What are we gonna go with?
I'll go with 1.
Number 1.
What's number 1?
The Brady.
One is
One
Brady.
the Tom Brady.
Well, the Brady. Let's get it. Are you ready?
All right, number 1.
All right, here we go.
White. We want white.
All right, it's not white. It's green though. 49. Number 49.
So how does that?
So we go. Ja Morant.
All right.
We'll take
Ja
it.
Morant rated rookie.
So you got that? That's what you get?
Yep.
Got 2 more now.
2 more. Now, if he'd hit the number he picked, he gets 3 more. I pull 3 more chips out, and he gets 3 more cards.
Oh my god.
Okay, we got a green, so we're still doing well. Number 16, little Joe Montana. Oh!
Another
We're
job.
doubling down.
Another jaw.
Another jaw.
There you go. 1 for you, 1 for a friend.
Get well, Ja. Hopefully he's all right.
All right,
Yeah.
last one.
All right.
Come on.
Oh!
White.
White.
Oh, whoa.
White.
One.
Come on,
One
what
or
do we
three.
think?
One or 3.
What do we think, guys?
One.
One?
One
What are
or
you
3.
thinking?
1 or 3.
It never made it.
It never made it in.
Well, let's do this.
It's number 6.
It's number 6 that didn't make it in. So
Yep.
here's what we're gonna do.
Look at this.
We're gonna let you pick one.
What?
Pick which one you want.
Go.
Brady.
Brady, got it, baby. We got it,
Hey,
baby.
only a true sports
There we
card.
go.
Let's go.
Only
Hey, over here, over here.
Hey.
We're not gonna stay in business this way, but we're gonna have fun.
People are happy, right? I saw something interesting. Zay, look at this.
So I thought I was tripping when I said Sterling Shepard. When in my head I knew it was Sterling Sharp. Check that error card out.
It's signed by Sterling Shepard, but it's Sterling Sharp out of 10. How often does that happen?
Happens more often than you think.
Whose fault is it? The machines?
No, it's the employee who put the sticker on there.
Quality control. Come on.
All right, Imran, what is this?
All right, so every day that I'm here, I'm always willing to buy. That's important.
Wow, this is like the Burbank.
Yeah, well,
Is this a rising table?
yes, it does.
So if I stop in here and I just put a card down, you'll buy it.
Well,
Right
it depends. So here's the thing, right? So like if I feel that your price is too high, I'll lower the table. And if I think I need you to raise up your offer.
Oh my gosh.
But the idea was to make sure that everything's transparent. That's really important to me.
Yeah.
So by having comps being able to be pulled live together, both of us are on the same page as to what it's worth.
I like
Whether
that.
it's 130 point or eBay or whatever we're doing, that's so important because I want people to feel when they walk out of here, Imran and True Sports and the whole team here did a great job, and I feel good about what I bought or what I sold.
I like that, man. There's a lot of things in the industry. I mean, you could just pop up and say, no, I'm not interested. But what if someone comes in with like 90 stuff? You can teach them and help them.
I'll tell you, I hate to say this, but I will buy stuff even if it's a break even for me because I want people to feel like they came in for a reason. There are people that have drove in from the Bay Area today, far, 90 minutes, 2 hours just to be here. And I'm going to sit them and I'm going to turn around just because I don't want to, it's not exactly the profit margin I need. It's about building that customer base. I mean, you know what it's about.
100%, man. I mean, you got 130 point right there. I like the concept, transparency. I'm sure you're going to get a lot of people coming in with their old collections.
It happened already today.
Let's go.
And I'm
going to come in here and I want to sit down with you.
I hate to be the Grim Reaper, but sometimes you got to tell them 1986 tops, it's just not going to work. As everybody knows, wax is a very difficult thing to come upon. It's hard to come upon it. We do our best that we can. Sometimes people say, well, I could get it $5 cheaper across the street, and I agree with you. And part of that is we just don't want to be a wax dealer. We want to be able to provide a bunch of different options. So we try to be competitive, but more importantly, we want to make sure that people feel good about coming over here. So this is our goat case. I want to make sure that
Look at the goat case.
So the goat case, what we did was we took all the stuff that's high end,
LeBron,
put it in here.
Mahomes. Alan, you said you the Reggie Theus, you recognize that?
I think I used to.
Old Justin Herbert. Elgin Baylor. Oh, that Brady. That's sick. So this is the GOAT's case.
Yeah, and then I even have really unique stuff like this. This is a Kit Young upper deck. Kit Young is a big dealer in Hawaii, and he created
his name's Kit Young.
Created his own set. And so you see things like Joe Namath, Irving.
How old is this set?
This is early
2000. Wow.
You used to work for Upper Deck or something?
No, I bought this from a collector that wanted to sell it, so I
I've never seen that.
Yeah, nobody
On
has.
card autos, right?
On card auto. Reggie Jackson, on card auto rookie,
Wow.
and it says Major League debut on it.
Wow. That's sick. I'm telling you guys, the memorabilia here is something. Gil, you liking the store?
Liking it very, very much. The Godfather's approval.
Okay, he's already behind.
Hey, how we doing? Hey, how we thinking about the store?
Hey, beautiful, Matt. Look at a new hire.
Hey, there we
Made
go.
in Trinidad.
Hey, there we go. Let's do the break. You always got time for us.
How you
What's
doing?
good? How we doing?
Good.
So Sean,
Tell me about Sean.
Well, he's one of the partners here. We love Sean. Sean was a critical piece of what we were trying to build here to make sure that it was right. And I'll tell you, I got to say this first. I was a guy selling cards at a card show, $200, and I was like, I was shaking in my boots because I couldn't believe how much I was, selling cards for. This guy rolls up and starts getting me into $1,000 cards or $1,500 cards. And the reason why we're here is legitimately this guy's one of the main ones.
Hey.
Hey man, how you doing?
Let's go.
Yeah.
How's it feel, bro?
Feels good to actually get it, talk about it, and then get started, and then actually do it. You know,
Dude,
what I mean,
the
that's one thing.
vision's here, man. I love this
It's one
already.
thing to like talk about it, but actually to do it is another thing, and
Oh, yeah.
so much work. So
Yeah,
I give
man.
credit to our team and
How
Imran.
how many months did it take to get this thing off the ground?
Not long.
It did it. You guys,
Not long.
I'm telling you, I heard about this and it just went boom.
Okay, so Shane and I first started talking about it in June.
Yeah.
And we got it going, and here we are. I'll tell you, this place right now, as you look around, was a concrete slab, a busted wall, and nothing else in here 3.5 weeks ago.
You guys started in June. That
We
was
had
the
a
idea.
conversation about it.
Conversation in
We
June.
started doing this not even 3 weeks ago, really, to really in earnest get going. So it is our team. It is our team that rocked it.
right?
Oh my goodness.
That's awesome.
And so you just got to go.
Came up, spent one day, drove around, looked at 4 or 5 locations, picked this one and did it.
But see, whenever you're in business, and this is where you come into business acumen and stuff, Shane and I have the same mentality. Work quickly. right? Make a decision, work quickly, because there's so many people that are sitting on their hands, whether it's buying cards, selling cards, they're too afraid to make a decision. And here's the thing, you can always recalculate.
Every decision leads you to another decision. Just make a decision. I mean, that's been my business model, and Imran and I'll tell you, for me, doing entrepreneurial businesses, it's just, if you want to do it, do it. What's the worst that can happen? It fails, but at least you try. If you never try, you're not going to succeed.
College graduate? College graduate?
No.
I never went to college either.
Whoa, there you go.
That goes to show you that if you outwork and out-hustle everybody else, we got real life degrees. So Shane has a memorabilia shop, mainly memorabilia. So it's a different mindset. So why don't you talk a little bit about that on the memorabilia?
Well, I think on the memorabilia side, I mean, we have memorabilia and then cards versus cards/memorabilia, right? So I think the memorabilia side, it's a little bit more unique in that people come in looking for that piece they want. It's either because they follow a team, it's a player, hey, I like Hall of Famers, I like hockey, I like baseball, whatever. I like movies, I like music, so they come in, they buy a piece because they got a passion for that particular piece for whatever reason. To me, that's different than the card side. On the card side, yeah, you're excited to get that Mahomes card or that Brady card or those great cards, but it's also about the hunt. To me, the excitement is like, I'm going to get a pack and I'm going to go through it and see if I find that next great card. Versus just finding a memorabilia piece, it's like, oh yeah, I can buy that.
Yeah.
So I think there's a little bit of a difference in the consumer mentality, although a lot of them are the same, because they'll come in and say, I want to do the hunt, but then I also really like that piece or that player, and so they do.
I like that breakdown.
I'll tell you the other thing too, is whenever somebody doesn't know the difference between you and somebody else, or you and a competitor, they sort by price. And I think what ends up happening is that if you are just like everybody else, then they're not willing to, come and pay 5% more at your store because they don't know. You don't know who they are. I mean, we've been at card shows. We were just at one. There's lumps on logs that just sit there like this.
Yeah.
You wonder why they do poorly in sales. Well, you got to be engaging. You got to talk to people. You got to create content like Mojo does. This is the kind of stuff that makes you different, and you can't be comped. You can't be comped when there's no comps available.
I grew up mainly with baseball cards, right? It was Topps, it was the baseball cards, that was what's out. Now you got baseball, you got hockey, you got basketball, you got football, you've got UFC, you got NASCAR. I mean, pretty much you got movie star collectible cards. So the card industry to me has just changed over the years because you got Pokemon, you've got UFC, like you've got all these different cards now. So it's not just, well, if you're not into baseball, you can't be into cards. Like, you can be into Star Wars and collect Star Wars cards. You can be into NASCAR and collect NASCAR cards. Like, it's unlimited.
You're right.
I want to talk about unique stuff. Here's an example. So we built this. These are our own. So we wanted to create affordable wax. And one thing is what we wanted to do is we did 250 boxes. Every box has an autographed Hall of Fame slab in it, meaning that they're on-card auto. This was not something that was pulled. This was something that was signed by a player and then encased in slab. SGC, PSA, or BGS.
Wow.
There's the list.
That's the complete
That's
checklist?
That's a checklist.
Wow.
And so one of those players are in there. 1 in 12 has an autographed.
And how much
Hall
are
of
these?
Fame shirt. $65.
That's a good deal.
$65
For a slab? Dude, this is great. Are you kidding me?
How many times do you
want to know how much I thought it was going to be? I didn't even look. I thought it was going to be $150.
No, we
look at this.
But that's the part about it, is being affordable.
I know, I like that.
If you could create something like that, then you have affordable wax. I mean, how many times have you bought Topps series, archive series?
Oh yeah.
And then you
get like a $10 card.
It's awful.
Yeah, I like that, man.
Yeah, pricing, and somebody goes, I think I paid less, $5 less over at the other store.
I mean, if it was $315 versus
and it's funny to me because if you're the guy or gal that wants to go across town for $5, we're not your store.
Because
exactly. You know what you're going to get? You're going to get love. You're going to get that feel. You're going to have that camaraderie. This is called the hot corner. And I'll tell you, every time that you end up going to a show, what do people want? Yeah, there's wax and everything, but they want to dig through, right?
Yeah.
You talk about it.
Look at this. This is my godfather. He's a Raiders fan.
Really?
Yeah, Raiders.
I brought him in.
Look at this. Their car. Look at, I'm already finding all the ones I want.
Hey, camera ready over here.
Yeah,
Camera ready.
Look at this.
Look at this.
The idea was if we could create something where you could have that card show experience, or you want to dig. So find what you want. Mark his slabs. Mark slabs. Basketball. All of them are marked. Come on over. Hang out.
Yeah, I like that.
Proceed.
It's so simple, dude.
Dig.
Yeah.
You know, it's important for us to have a place for you to enjoy. You don't feel rushed. You don't feel like somebody's pushing you out the door. Somebody's annoyed that you didn't buy. When you're sitting there and you don't know this dude and you're sitting across from him and you go, what are you collecting? And he says, I collect Ohio State. And you're digging through that box and you find that Terry McLaurin or you find that Ezekiel Elliott and it's in your box and you go, hey, did you see this? You're creating a community of people talking to each other that don't even know each other, and that's important to me.
That's huge.
That's really important.
That's I love that, man. That's what I tell you, man. This is what it's all about.
Yeah. Big Brother cards.
Look at this.
Anthony
Big
Ray.
Ant.
I gotta
What's
tell
good?
you, this guy right here is an important member of the team. He always has been. Let me tell you how I met him. We're at a card show. The guy's on the other side of the table, and he's saying to me, bro, I just want to come and buy and sell with you. But then he would hang around and hang around like a barnacle on a boat.
Can't get rid of me.
But then you get to find out that the guy's one of the best dudes I could ever work alongside. He works really hard, putting in long hours, and we're just really proud to have him part of the team.
This is a dream, right?
It is, man, because I used to collect when I was younger, and it's just crazy. Like, no one really collected when I was younger, too. Because, we tried to have these, after school, card sessions. There was, one other guy, my best friend, Brian, who we'd have after school and, sit there and just trade cards with the teacher. Of course, he was an older guy, so that stuff didn't interest me at the time.
Oh, yeah.
But it's just after I go to high school, I didn't do it anymore. Then the whole COVID and pandemic stuff hit, and it's just I hear my friends talking about cards on Xbox. I'm like, what are you guys talking about, sports cards? They're like, yeah. I was like, well, I do sports cards. And then took off like a flame after that. I haven't stopped buying, spending, and I just found a new joy again for this stuff.
That's amazing.
It's great, man, because you see certain friends doing stuff when they're getting older. It's whether they're doing music or someone's in a career and that type of stuff. It's just, I'm glad I found this.
Treating your team members like team members and not employees, and it's a big part of this, and we're just happy.
Andy, what's good? What are we doing over here? This is the hot corner. What are you looking for?
Hot corner. We're looking for some rookies, some vintage, a lot of good stuff for TTM.
TTMs, yes, through the mail autograph.
Best personal autograph?
From the past year.
Luca. For sure.
Luca. Okay.
I mean, you gotta go Luca.
You gotta go Luca. Play it safe,
Luca.
right?
Yeah. He's
so
awesome.
go Kings, though. Let's go.
You already know.
Hey. Right now, the OGs.
Right here.
What do you guys think? You guys went to a lot of card stores when you're younger. What do you think of this?
Very nice. Very nice card show.
Compared to all the card shops you used to go to, what does it compare?
Came all the way from San Mateo to Sacramento, man,
How does this compare to the first card shop you ever went to when you were kids?
Oh, in the 90s when they flooded the market.
With cars, man, huh?
What'd you do?
On bicycle wheels, man.
No way.
That was
the
terrible.
Mickey Mantles?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I mean, it's great, with the content that they have here, the signed jerseys, it's classy shop. It's a classy shop.
Zayden had a good time, man. Look what Zayden got, man, with Papa's money,
Yeah, with Papa's money.
Chris and Zay, what's good?
What's up?
What do you guys think of the store?
We just
1 out of 10, let's rank them.
Oh man, honestly, I think it's a 10. Right when you walk in, there's so much space down the middle. I can see future trade nights here. Definitely a lot roomier than the local car shops that I've been to. I like the memorabilia all around. It's pretty dope. The framed jerseys. And then it's just a good environment here. The staff is really cool. I've seen a lot of the staff members at local card shows, and we're just excited, man. It's a great, friendly environment in here. That's what it's about.
Let's go. How you like it, Zay?
10 out of 10. It's really nice. Just like he said, there's a lot of room for trade nights, and there's a lot of friendly people here. I highly recommend it.
What'd you pick up, man?
I picked up some Jaw.
I've seen those in the. Oh yeah, look at
The
that.
spin the wheel game.
You got
Michael
the
Jordan.
Look at that Jordan 9 Legacy. I remember
Zion Williamson.
Okay.
NBA debut. And then
That was the big
Tom
one, right?
Brady.
That was the big spin.
Yep.
Let's go.
And then some stuff that I got from the Valley Bins. Torrey Holt patch. Percy Harvin rookie patch.
Your dad loves Percy Harvin.
Yep.
Florida.
Receivers, them
Hey,
receivers, boy.
Did you see the games today?
Randy Moss. Ed Reed patch. Miles Bridges for my collection. Levante David.
Levante David, he's on the
Autographs.
Bucks.
Yep. And then DK Metcalf patch.
For the PC.
Yep, for the PC.
Hey, there we go. Man, that's dope. Where the Niners stuff at? You picking up some Debo? Where the Debos?
No, not yet.
Not yet. He's taming it. All right. There's some cool stuff in here. Going through the boxes
First
right
off
now.
the print, 1 out of 10.
What did you find, Al?
I'm just the stuff I'm looking at.
What do you look for? Because you've been collecting for a while. You do OGs, right?
I like this one right here.
Who's this?
So
Mel Daniels
played
auto.
for the Pacers back in the ABA days. Unfortunately, he's no longer with us. So.
Zay, what are you looking for?
Anything that catches my eye.
There we go.
My wife,
Suggested about the
Jessica.
community.
Yes.
So you're big on the community. You want to do cards for kids. So I'll ask you this: the next generation of the hobby. You know, kids like Zay, guys like that kids that want to like rise up, and you know, the hobby can be expensive. What do you guys want to do for the kids? I know you guys are all about the kids.
Well, let me tell you a little background. When Imran was a kid, some of his earliest memories were with his dad at his local card shop. Without getting emotional, this was Imran's dream, is to really carry on a legacy with cards, and so it's really important for us to have price points that are accessible to kids and have people like Cards for Kids here in the store to really encourage that and make sure that they feel included in the hobby.
Get emotional because
You're getting emotional. I know, man. This is amazing.
connection. I lost my dad at a very young age, same with mom. And the one thing that holds me to my dad is sports. So
Cards are a physical
My
way
dad.
to do that.
Dude, you're a good dude, bro. I'm so happy for you.
Yeah.
You're gonna do some big things, man. And you got this supporting cast right here. I mean, dude, you got the gratitude.
yeah, and I know that
That's
you
gratitude.
have lost in your life too. And
Yeah, bro.
and
The
you-
hobby,
and you
the
honor your
hobby,
sister.
the hobby is the best thing, man.
Yeah.
So I love that. You guys, dude, let's go.
All right, guys, that's a wrap at True Sports Cards in Rocklin, California. I want to give a huge shout out to Imran and his team. I'm telling you guys, like I experienced at Jimmy's shop, the Kentucky Road Show, I kind of get that feel here. I'm very excited. If you're ever in the Sacramento area and you want to come out, it's in Rocklin, California, True Sports Cards. It's right by the Roseville Galleria. This is home for us, and I'm really excited to see what they can do. If you guys enjoyed the video, you can leave a like, subscribe, and comment. You can check out the website, mojosports.org. Check out True Sports Cards on Instagram. We'll see you guys next time. Hope you enjoyed the video. Peace.